Hello and welcome back to Urban Yoke. Benvenuti, bentornati. My name is Giulia, io mi chiamo Giulia, and as always, I am delighted to have you here. So as you've probably figured out, I'm not very good at keeping to my schedule at this stage in time. I skipped another update, and unfortunately it's just because, honestly, I was very tired, and this has been a lot for me to deal with physically and emotionally. But if you are new here, essentially what's happening is that I, myself, with our cats, our 6 cats, and my husband, we are busy moving to Italy, actually immigrating there and deciding to live there forever and kind of restarting our homesteading kind of lifestyle in a different way. There's lots to come there, and hopefully you will follow along and get to share with that journey. But anyway, so for now, we are kind of in a limbo phase, waiting to do the actual move. We've gotten everything ready, and I have a fly date. So if you saw the last video, you'll know that I'm flying on the 6th of July to Italy, and then a few months afterwards, my husband will be joining myself and the cats in Italy. And today's update is that the cats are flying Emirates. A few videos back we discussed a little bit about not knowing how the cats were going to get to Italy, because from South Africa there are no direct flights to Italy, so you have to stop off somewhere. And we were having a few issues where some of the airlines had changed the amount of cats or pets that can go on one airway bill. We were also exceeding many amounts by 1 to 2 cats. And then in other cases, like with Lufthansa, they were able to get the cats to Germany but then not fly them to Italy, and that would have cost a lot more to have to go and pick them up from Germany, and it would have been a lot more chaotic. Isn't that so, Luna? You want to be part of the video? Always. And so eventually, with our lovely agent over at Global Pause, yes, I will leave links down in the description if you need a travel agency that will help you domestically or internationally here in South Africa with your animals. So they were able to arrange something with Emirates, and Emirates doesn't have a limitation on the amount of animals that you can take. The only drawback really is that they have to fly to Dubai and stay there for a few hours and then fly to Italy. In comparison to flying to, say, Australia from South Africa, that's actually quite nice. Otherwise they'd have to do a 10-day quarantine in Singapore, and that simply would have been a little traumatic for me and them. So a few extra hours of travel, that's not so bad. On top of that, at Emirates, or with Emirates at the Dubai airport, it is controlled by a separate agency that is actually a paid travel agency themselves and take all accountability for the animals. So it does help, and you can also track where they are, since they can all go on one airway bill, and then once they arrive in Milan, they'll be coming straight to the apartment. That will be a lot easier because they have the equipment to actually carry these massive crates. If you want to know more about those crates, I'll leave a link down in the description for you as well. But yeah, that's where we are. I'm leaving in about 4 weeks. The cats are leaving with me. Luna, please don't bump my camera over. And yes, they'll be flying Emirates, so we finally know when and where and how they will be getting to Italy, and everything is sorted. The last bit of the journey will then be applying for my husband for family cohesion so that he can stay. Luna, sorry about that. So the last of it will be the family cohesion application when my husband comes through in a few months after I have landed. But another little bit of good news, which I might as well just add in here, sorry Bootsy, is that our shipping, so the things that we decided to ship through, if you want to know more about that, again, I'll leave links down in the description to videos where we went through that process. So our things are being shipped pretty soon and should arrive a few weeks after I do, which is about 2 months or a month and a half. well, actually, yeah, no, 2 months before we were actually, you know, expecting to receive them. So yay, that's actually quite nice. Can get a few things set up before my husband arrives, so it can really feel like home. But I'm sure we'll do most of that once he is there. Yay, that's the update for now, and the next few videos are probably going to be a little bit boring, but I am going to do an immigration or moving to Italy checklist soon, so do subscribe if you would like to keep an eye out for that. And otherwise, if you have any questions about moving from South Africa to Italy or relocating with animals, you can leave those questions down in the comments and I'll be sure to answer them to the best of my abilities. But as always, the best thing to do is speak to a travel agency, you know, a pet travel agency in your country that specializes in relocation. That is always going to be the best bet. But if you are in South Africa, please check out the people that I'm going to list down below. That's Global Paws. They have been absolutely fantastic, and yeah, so far no complaints. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with the next update. Alla prossima! Ciao!